Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's McTominay. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Showing great feet there. Skims one in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Mitoma. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Cafu knocks it into space. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's McTominay, and this is Ibrahimovic. That is very well defended. Hakimi. Rijkaard. That's Fitz.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
So, what can they make of this? Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Oh, this looks sharp. Chance here to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is... Oh, what a climb! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Yaya Toure. More and more pressure on the ball here. Played towards the other side. Mitoma. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Wits! Neither of these two want to come off second best. Haaland. And here's the chance to counter. Bullet. Looking for the run. And he's there to clear it.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's been taken short. Played out towards the right wing. Now this could be a chance. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rafinha. Now Mbappe. Oh, a delicate chip through. Very nicely done. Deep cross. And that's the keeper's ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual. Chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Cleared without hesitation. He's having a go! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Hakimi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Vitinha plays it short. The ball has bounced loose now. And that's a good ball. And it's Wirtz. Oh, that was vital.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Gattuso. McTominay. Gattuso. Spread it left. Cilic gets it away.
There will be 1 minute.
Oh, sweet feet. Vinicius Junior. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. He's on it, can he get away? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. No, he's just misjudged that one. Turns back here, probably the best option. Ibrahimovic. Mitoma is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Cilic. And it's Wirtz. Hakimi. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Rijkaard tries to clear. And it's Wirtz. Wirtz going face-to-face with his great rival. And that has been cleared. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Costa Curta does really well to win the ball there. Foot in. Opts for safety. Pinches it off him. 60 minutes played. Oh, that's well spotted. Mitoma, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Tries to pass it through. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Van Dijk. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. McTominay. Iniesta conjures time and space where few can. Gattuso. Cafu. Hoisted in. Well, now it's a race. And again! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Gattuso. And it's Ibrahimovic. Iniesta. Iniesta stood his ground strongly. That's a good cross in and a good clearance out. And they can counter here. Rafinha. Here's Vitinha. And it's Wirtz. Nicely weighted ball. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. Now that looks a decent ball. Rafinha. And he lines up a cross. Cleared without hesitation.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Ibrahimovic. Vitinha. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Rafinha.
Oh, great feat, that.
Driving through the middle. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, that pass isn't the best. Fulham can make their change now with a break in play.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, McTominay. Number 11, Ibrahimovic. Number 9, Erling Haaland.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
15,
That's a little off target.
Number 13, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 23,
Cafu is looking to influence the game from out wide.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Long ball by the goalkeeper.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Costa Curta. Pedri. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Over to the left. Mbappe. Plays a sharp little ball here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Thuram. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé, when it comes to building from the back. I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes, where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great, varied passing game, but I really have...
And a chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's McTominay. Lukaku. Hullet. Hullet! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Hullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And this is Yaya Toure. Cleared without complication. Played out wide. Mitoma. Crossing. He's got full. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Lukaku clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Such good technique.
Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Lewandowski. Gattuso produces the perfect tackle there. He's had it taken off him. Nicely weighted ball. Gattuso.
Jeff Chiba are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Goes looking wide. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Thuram gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. That's an imaginative pass. Cafu does well to get it back. Hullet. Now Gattuso. Mitoma. Koundé spots it and intercepts. Kukçu. Van Dijk. Messi. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. It's Saka. And it's Messi. Koundé receives it in a wide position. Koundé made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. It's a promising position. Played into space out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Koundé gets into some space. Toure clears it away. Gattuso. And it's Hullet. Cafu goes steaming forward. Kukçu gets a foot in here. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Kukçu. Saka. Oh, sweet feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Decent progress down the left. Oh, that's nice. He's picked his way through. Takes aim and crosses.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Played back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Koundé.
There will be 1 minute.
Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And Koundé. Oh, easy pickings there. And he can clear it away. And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Jeff, Chiba really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Koundé. Reinders. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Oh, such a clever touch. Great ball, and he's in here. Shot a goal! Cleared away. Played with finesse.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Played out to the left flank. Can he finish? Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! A finish right from the top drawer! And there's the goal they've been looking for. You just know there is no stopping that.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Cleared without hesitation.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lewandowski might just make this. Mbappe picks it up out wide. He's found a way through. Delivery from Mbappe.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. Haaland to come on. A change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter. But this will make a nice change.
Saka. No, it's Saka. Played with speed from back to front. Van Dijk. And the keeper's got it again. And it's Van Dijk. For Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gattuso. Yaya Toure. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. Smoothly does it. Reinders. 75 minutes played. Goes looking wide. Oh, that's neat. Out towards the flank. In by Saka. Up he goes! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Yaya Toure. And he's forced to go back.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And it's Gattuso. Gattuso. And here's Lukaku. And he's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
5 minutes left on the clock. Van Dijk. And Koundé. And it's Messi. Haaland. The referee's awarded a free kick. Reinders. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Mitoma.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. It's a good run down the right. And here's Lukaku. Shot could be on. Could try cutting inside here. Oh, super ball. Turns and goes back. And that's it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthless.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is... Up he goes! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Yaya Toure. Now Gattuso. And it's Hullet. And he's forced to go back. And it's Gattuso. Gattuso. Nicely shaped ball. Cannavaro can get it clear. Can he spark a counter here? Nuno Mendes. And Neymar. Pelé. Pelé. Oh, that's a fine interception. McTominay. And it's Serginho. Now Gattuso. And it's Serginho. And it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
He's missed, but not by that far.
Jeff, Chiba are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Hullet. Hullet proves just a little bit too strong. Gattuso. And here's Hullet. Cafu. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. David Villa. Now it's Pelé. Neymar. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Could move up a gear here. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And here's Ibrahimovic. Decent chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Gattuso goes short. Goes for a shot! And that has been cleared. Gives it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
It's a good run, that. Great timing. Peru look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Just eases him off the ball. Look at... And the shot! That's travelling a long way. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Hazard. That's a... Oh, smashing header! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Peru are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Peru are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Bullet touches it back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Played back. Gattuso. Now Ibrahimovic. And it's McTominay. Cafu.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now the ball's gone astray. Kimmich. A probing pass.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Thuram looks to get on the end of this. And here's Hullet. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now Neymar. David Villa. And the half-time whistle goes. Some first-half thoughts?
Jeff Chiba certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
And the second half gets underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Rijkaard. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. And it's Mendes. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mendes, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be...
Goes for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's hoisted clear. Nuno Mendes, he rises! Now, who's going to be first to this? Pele! Oh, bang on target.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Can he get onto this? Oh no, what has happened here? David Villa. And it's Kimmich. And Neymar. Koundé. 60 minutes played. Strokes it back. Now it's Kimmich. Fired deep towards the back post.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Ibrahimovic! It's a goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Serginho. McTominay. And it's Gattuso. David Villa.
Jeff Chiba really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, that's nice. In comes the corner. Corner number 2 then. Gattuso with the short one. And he shoots! And he's really put himself on the line here. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Peru are looking to go forward now. Kimmich. And claimed it back swiftly.
Peru surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Out towards the flank. Rummenigge. Header! So close to drawing level.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away.
Gattuso is being harried and hassled.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Nice interception, well timed.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Stood up well to him there. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now that looks a decent ball. Lukaku has it in a wide position. That's the throw. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Pele. And it's Gattuso. Good ball, good take. Terrific header! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Lukaku. There will be 4 extra minutes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to play it through. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rummenigge going full tilt down the left. This looks promising. Now this could be a chance. Oh, there's a probing ball. Endrick. That's that, the end. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Has a look and plays it forward, and that's gone loose. Well seen, saw that coming. Now it's Bergkamp, he shifted it to the flank.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
Gattuso. And he's forced to go back. More and more pressure on the ball here. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Haaland. Now it's Hullet. Romario. Gattuso proves too strong, too smart.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now he's got space here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cafu, looking for the run. Hullet. Cafu. And it's Gattuso. And he's played it back. Caresses it through.
Mali clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is. And it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Ibrahimovic. Played back. Gattuso. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
No foul, says the referee. Bergkamp. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Cafu kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now he's off and running. Now it's Romario. And it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Mbappe. Bergkamp. Conte. Raul. Strong running down that left flank. Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Conte. And this is Romario. Romario driving forwards. Danger averted for now. Ruben Dias. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nicely spread. Now Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Chance for a shot! Bergkamp! And he's really put himself on the line here. Mbappe!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he thumps it clear. That has been slung wide. Park Ji-sung spread it left. And it's Conte. And no, he's seen through all of that. And the half-time whistle goes. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. There's the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Big header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bergkamp really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he's been shifted off it. And here's Romario.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Romario. He's shifting through the gears here. Played out wide. Mbappe. That's a good run down the left. He's got away. Mbappe carries the ball down the right. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a wide position. Rijkaard with the clearance. Cafu. Now it's Haaland. Goes looking wide. Mitoma is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And that has been knocked clear. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Mitoma. Oh, that was vital. Romario. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Raul. Raul. That is lovely. And this is Romario. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Bergkamp. And here's Bergkamp. That is well... Shot, surely! It's in! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Costa Curta. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Jeff, Chiba are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Alexander-Arnold. Nicely weighted ball. Spread neatly. Abiati claims it without any fuss.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Raul. Raul goes on a charge down the left. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Real chance. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, such a clever touch. And this is Hullet.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Ruben Dias. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Now that looks a decent ball. Iniesta. Oh, good-looking ball. The message is clear. None shall pass. Romario is herring after that one. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Mali nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Distributed tidily. Mbappe gets into a good position. And he's certainly onside here. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Raul. And that could set him on his way. He's been taken out. Could that be a penalty? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. He's gone for the shot! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Searching pass he's played there. Mbappe. That's a shade optimistic. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's Lukaku. It's Ibrahimovic! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He can get that clear. And this is Ibrahimovic. That's very neat. Out towards the flank. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Climbs up big! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short, and this is Lukaku. Olise with the clearance. So it's going to be another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Gattuso with the short one. Can he find the finish? And now they can spring out of defence. Adriano. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Hullet. And it's McTominay. And this is Lukaku. Quarter of an hour played. Spread it left. Still goalless at the moment. It's a threatening ball. Lukaku unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Nicely weighted ball. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Gets a good foot in there. Cafu carries the ball down the right. Plays a sharp little ball here. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Jeff Chiba really are packing the box now.
Yeah, it does seem to be... Can he finish? Goal! Corinthians! Corinthians take the lead. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Granit Xhaka, Olise. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's a up he goes! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
In with the challenge. Kirkchu. Pull it. And here's Lukaku. Played into space. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can hurt with their backs to goal.
Van de Ven. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's played it in low. Danger averted for now.
Jeff Chiba truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now he's got space here, and this is Lukaku. Raul. Now that looks a decent ball. Now what about a counter-attack? Engages and forces him off the ball. Olise is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Cannavaro. Olise smoothly does it. Raul. He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Granit Xhaka. Raul. Kirkchu. Corinthians finding their passes. Raul played out wide. And it's Koundé. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. McTominay. And here's Ibrahimovic, showing good feet.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He's going for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. And here's Lukaku, played back. McTominay running with the ball. McTominay shapes to shoot! Oh, it's come loose. Cross from Cafu.
Jeff, Chiba really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Shoots! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks.
A header! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Granit Xhaka. For Palmer. Passing is crisp and sharp. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. So what can they make of this? Cafu is one whose deliveries we all know about. Gattuso. Serginho. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kukçu. And he's lost his man here. Adriano showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Corinthians surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And he's had it nicked away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Close. Ibrahimovic! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Van der Ven gets it clear. Corinthians are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Messi to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Well read, nice interception. That's been drilled forward.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's tidy. And it's McTominay. Time is running out here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
And he's forced to go back. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And here's Ibrahimovic. And this is Lukaku. And a chance for a shot! Sticks it away! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Mateus. Number 15. Hannes.
Van der Ven
Number 9. Erling Haaland. Number
just eases him off the ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Haaland. Nicely shaped cross.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Haaland. And it's Iniesta. Now, can they get him away? Good ball, good take. No way through, so back it comes. It's Iniesta! They've got to be quick to recover this. And that will be the final act. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd does... He gets big! That's another chance! Goal! The ideal start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise. He's tried one! That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Chance here to counter. Spread it left, and it's Serginho. He slings it in. Oh, what shot a goal!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Cafu. Mateus. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rice. And it's Wirtz. Nicely shaped ball. And this is Raul. Cafu. And he's been shifted off it. Van Nistelrooy. He's had it taken off him. Mateus did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that has been cut short. No question, this is the man you want to get on to the end of things. He won't be happy with that one. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, super find. Raul.
Jeff, Chiba really are packing the box now.
Yeah, it does seem to be something of a numbers game they're playing.
Well, it's exactly the right approach, Peter. If you can deliver quality balls from out wide, you need to make sure there's someone on the end of it. Simple.
And it's Hullet. Oh, this looks sharp. And he's had it nicked away. Mateus. Some really good ball movement. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And that's really well manoeuvred. And there's Greengrass. Van Nistelrooy! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he's there to clear it. Roll! Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Now it's Rice. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that pass just didn't quite work. And it's Serginho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for the run, and he's worked it through. Shot could be on. Oh, shooting chance! They want to be quick to recover this. And it's made its way to him. Van Nistelrooy! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. McTominay.
Jeff Chiba really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Pullet. Cafu is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Some good persistent defending here. He's in a great position here. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Wirtz. Raul. That's Wirtz. Jordan Henderson. And it's Wirtz. And he has been fouled there. And he is going into that little black book. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
1 minute added time.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Jeff Chiba really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Haaland. Cafu. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now McTominay. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cafu. Mateus. Rice has a look and plays it forward. Just eases him off the ball. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Still just a single goal between the sides. Looking to play him in. Raul showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Yaya Toure. Passing is crisp and sharp. Italy are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
And it's Gullit. Mateus. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Wirtz. And it's Rice. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. That's a terrific header! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Italy can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Rice. And Van Nistelrooy! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Danger averted for now. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Italy really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Cafu. And Mateus.
Jeff Chiba surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Substitution. Substitution on the field. Number 11, Ibrahimovic. Number 10.
He's gone direct. Terrific save by Abbiati.
Number 4, McTominay. Coming on the field, number 15, Hannes. Number 13, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
And he thumps it clear.
Chara. Number 6, Gattuso.
And now they can spring out of defence. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that's gone loose. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's having a go! Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Serginho. Can he get it through? Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Italy really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Thuram touches it back. Ambitious ball here. Van der Ven can get it clear.
Substitutions taking place.
But there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour.
Decent chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Pinches it off him. Throw in.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
4 extra minutes added on. Alvarez. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
That's just...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cafu. And that's a dangerous ball. Haaland, and the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? That's a decent clearance.
Peter, it's not often I'll focus on the influence of a goalkeeper, but Vitor Baia is an exception.
It's Lewandowski! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, what has happened here? Up he goes! He scored! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Goal! After 10 minutes is number 9, Robert Lewandowski.
So, a breakthrough already. Rijkaard. And Mateus. McTominay. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Olise gets into a good position. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. He rises! No, not the best of headers. He's looking wide.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Good ball, good take. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, another save.
Ibrahimovic, really can't believe it, foiled by the keeper again. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Now it's McTominay. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, it's come loose. And now they can spring out of defence. Hakimi.
Jeff Chiba really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And they've switched it over to the other side.
Jeff Chiba really are packing the box now.
Yeah, it does seem to be something of a numbers game they're playing.
Well, it's exactly the right approach, Peter. If you can deliver quality balls from out wide, you need to make sure there's someone on the end of it. Simple.
Messi. Now he's got space here. Olise in acres of space out wide. Cafu. And here's Hullet. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. It's a mighty effort. Plays it across. Pinches it off him. Rodri can get it clear. Hit into the middle. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Stood up well to him there. Puyol for Messi. And it's Rodri. Olise. And it's Hakimi. Lovely bit of skill. He's played it back. threads one in. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Baresi. And here's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hazard. He is through here. Chance for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Mitoma. Great vision. And this is Hullet. Hullet. That's good play. Oh, it's played into the air. Terrific header. Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Hakimi has created one goal already. Lewandowski shifted it to the flank. Yaya Toure. Can he spark a counter here? And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. He's in plenty of space here. Olise. And that's aimed into the... Oh, smashing header! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Just a quick announcement.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
And the action is back underway.
Jeff Chiba really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
McTominay, a player who needs no introduction. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's well spotted. Puyol with the foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Hakimi. Jordan Henderson is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Tries to thread one through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Rijkaard. Here's Puyol. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Olise. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Engages and forces him off the ball. Hakimi is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And here's Haaland. Now it's Hullet. Tries to play it through. Rijkaard tries to clear.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And the pass is intercepted.
Might want to be careful there.
That's a sharp pass. Mitoma looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, he's pretty much been a crossing machine, and they're now trying to unplug that.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Jeff Chiba are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
And here's Olise. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Cafu is looking to influence the game from out wide. That pass has been well intercepted. McTominay. Mateus. Yaya Toure. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Jeff Chiba really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach. Haaland with a definite fell there. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution in progress. Substitution on the field. Number 10, Gullit. Number 11, Ibrahimovic. Number 9, Erling Haaland. Number
That has
2,
been slung wide.
Cafu. Number 18, Metola.
And this is Messi.
Number 13, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
McTominay did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rodri, spread it left. And it's Azar. And here's Lewandowski. Beckham. And this is Beckham.
Vissel Kobe surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Hernes ploughing through the middle. Hakimi. Jordan Henderson. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Passing is crisp and sharp. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Time is running out here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Rodri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Now that looks a decent ball. Aviati gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Ambitious ball here. Puyol cuts out the pass. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. And that has been cleared.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. Now this... McTominay! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And he's chosen to go back.
And now they've got a chance to start again.
Cafu. Bullet making himself the star of this show. Hard to believe, really, that he's already made it up to 300 appearances.
Well, Peter, it's remarkable considering I still remember covering his first game, with you in fact.
That is definitely not his best. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Yaya Toure. Mitoma aimed beyond the defence. Oh, sweet feet. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Cleared without hesitation. Plays a sharp little ball here. Pings in across. Mbappe. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Yildiz. Cafu. He's gone forward. Cafu is looking to influence the game from out wide. No goals as yet. And that's going up front in a hurry. Moved on forwards. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. He's tried one! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Raul. Raul looking to penetrate opposition lines. And it's Ibrahimovic.
Jeff, Chiba really are packing the box now.
Yeah, it does seem to be something of a numbers game they're playing.
Well, it's exactly the right approach, Peter. If you can deliver quality balls from out wide, you need to make sure there's someone on the end of it. Simple.
It's out for a goal kick. Played over towards the opposite flank. McTominay. Raul in the hunt and looking threatening. Does well to stand firm and defend it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's on it, can he get away? Yaya Toure. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Can he get it through? It's Ibrahimovic! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This is their second corner of the game. Cafu goes short. But he's cut it out. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Raul. Now the delivery. Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Pull it. And it's Ibrahimovic. Little pass back. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. He has found the way through. Now that looks a decent ball. Raul plays it in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Out for a throw. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Good claim, no margin for error there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Cafu. Pull it. Now Seedorf.
1 minute added time.
Over to the left. It's a pretty loose pass. There's the whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Jeff Chiba may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Jeff Chiba clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be...
There's the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? Haaland can be a real threat inside the box. He won't be happy with that one. Driving forward. And here's De Jong. Mbappe touches it back. Guardiola. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Looking for options for move. Shoots! They've scored! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Goal! After 56 minutes is number 22, Raul!
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Oh, super find. Oh, shooting chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's taking no chances there. And it's De Jong. Sanchez is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Oh, super ball! He's having a go! Your impression so far, Jim?
Jeff Chiba are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that is expertly dealt with.
Jeff Chiba really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
De Jong.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Pull it. McTominay. Mitoma is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. Mateus with the short one. Honas! He has done it! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Mbappe.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Knocks it out wide. And it's Yaya Toure. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And it's made its way to him. Delivers the ball. Sanchez clears. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Zakaria. Could move up a gear here. Raul. Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
They want to be quick to recover this, and that should get the job done. Threads one in, and the finish! Sticks it away! And they're back in front! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Yildiz. Vardiol. Seedorf. Now Mitoma. Nicely weighted ball. Honas receives it in a wide position. Mateus. Played out to the left flank. Well read, and the danger is averted. Zakaria. Mbappe chasing after it. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively. But it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter. And it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's being shifted off it.
Bullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Tries to get it clear. So what can they make of this? Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play anywhere across the front line, but he also has the intelligence, the vision to play in a more withdrawn playmaking role, or even in defence. He could fill in and cover for any position as required, and he had the intelligence to be able to put it all together.
Yeah, he really does have it all. To Arrascaeta.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Corinthians have it back and can go again. Mateus did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Tries to play it through, and he's picked it up out wide. He is just caressing the ball. Ibrahimovic stood his ground strongly. Ibrahimovic! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's Memphis Depay. Chips it through. Shoots! And it's hoisted clear. And he's had a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that has been cleared. Tries a deft little ball. Ball swung in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Mitoma is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. And there's green grass ahead of him. De Arrascaeta. De Arrascaeta. Takes aim and crosses.
Well played and well cleared.
Mateus. Oh, they can break here. And it's Rijkaard. Now he's off and running. Now McTominay. Mateus. And it's McTominay. Played back. Clipped into space. And a chance! They've scored! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, that's delightful. He's had it taken off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well timed, excellent interception. Looks to the other side.
Good switch, that.
Well, that has not gone well. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Ibrahimovic. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well read, nice interception. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Here we go again then.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And he's in on goal. Oh, important interception. Ferdinand. And that's really well manoeuvred. Mateus. Cafu is looking to influence the game from out wide. McTominay. Mateus. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Memphis Depay. Plays the return pass. Oh, that's a fine interception. Caught offside that time. Mateus. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, the quicker you cut out the service, the sooner you isolate his threat.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's McTominay. Passing is crisp and sharp. Takes a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Ferdinand gets good distance on it. Cafu. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to tick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Cafu. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Mitoma, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Great vision. Could try cutting inside here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Driving on and making good progress. He's going for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's on it, can he get away? Rijkaard tries to clear. Oh, well played.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Maldini. Now Memphis Depay. Tries a measured ball. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Substituição.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Looking for options for movement. Good read, needed to be.
Corinthians really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Thinks about the shot. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Van Dijk. And it's Memphis Depay. Oh, nice touch. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Just 5 minutes left. Yaya Toure is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Cafu. Gattuso. Turns back here, probably the best option. I think we're just about done here. Maldini. Mitoma. Now he's got space here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's tidy. Big header! And that's that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And here's Hullet. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, what more can we say, Peter, about Phil Foden? Described as so good and fundamental to his team, and some of the best brains in football have said that. He deserves it. He's got to be one of the most exciting players of his generation. What a talent.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a great ball crossfield.
Mitoma. Throw in. With Rudiger. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Xavi Alonso. Pass somewhat off target, but it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Gets a good foot in there.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
And it's Fernando Torres. Oh, that is a nice touch. Played down the flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's really good defending. He can get that clear. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Aimed beyond the defence. In by Fernando Torres. And they've got rid. He's on it. Can he get a... Rafinha! Danger averted for now. Great vision. Foden gets into a good position. And the shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Foden. And he was alert to it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for a runner. That's beautifully weighted. And that's a simple one for the keeper. DiMarco.
Jeff, Chiba really are packing the box now.
Yeah, it does seem to be something of a numbers game they're playing.
Well, it's exactly the right approach, Peter. If you can deliver quality balls from out wide, you need to make sure there's someone on the end of it. Simple.
Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Cafu. It's a searching pass. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Haaland can be a real threat inside the box. And here's Ibrahimovic. Xavi Alonso. And Rafinha. Now it's Torres. Goes looking wide. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Torres. Rijkaard. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Played out wide. Foden. Knocks it into space. Plays it across. Oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Yaya Toure plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Mitoma tries to play it through. Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's neat. McTominay. Great defending, strong and determined. Xavi Alonso. Rijkaard. And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Rafinha. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Yaya Toure. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Ibrahimovic. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, they continue each to cancel the other out. Now it's Foden. Now it's Torres. Now it's Torres. Alexander-Arnold. Spread it left. Rafinha has it out wide and in space. So we've reached the hour mark. Mitoma. It's a good run down the left-hand side. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And it's Hullet, passing nice and neat. Now, who's going to be first to this? Now, there's a fine ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Played into space. That is good alertness. DiMarco. Well, that has not gone well. And here's Ibrahimovic. That's good play. Alexander-Arnold gets a foot in here. Xavi Alonso. Now that looks a decent ball. DiMarco looking to play him in. McTominay gives it back. Cafu kept his eye on it, and he's there. McTominay. Mitoma is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. That's a good run down the left. And here's Hullet. And Hullet! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Hullet actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Hullet. Number 11,
Cafu plays it short.
Ibrahimovic.
Good ball, good take.
Mitoma.
Rijkaard is there, and he can get that clear.
Coming on the field.
Foden.
Number 13, Karl-Heinz
That has been
Rummenigge.
slung wide.
Number 15, Hannes.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Out to the left it goes.
6,
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And here's Neymar. Flings in across.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Substitution.
Madrid making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Now he's off and running. Valverde. Over to the left. Toure spots it and intercepts.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Into stoppage time, and it is still goalless. Rijkaard. Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
There's no flag. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. So he's plotting something before playing it in. And this is Neymar. Neymar! And that's it. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How would you summarise what we've... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Koundé's cross, and he was quick to react.
You know, Peter, even from up here, I can sense a quiet determination from Rivaldo. Someone who's always let his football do the talking.
Yeah, and his shooting especially. He has one of those genuinely piercing shots.
And tremendous skill as well, and imagination.
McTominay. Tries to play it through. Davids. It's a really well-measured ball. Toma. McTominay. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's a throw-in. Davids proves too strong. Doué. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cafu. A probing pass. Cleared away. Tries to pass it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's got away. Shot a goal! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Early ball out from the back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And the keeper beats it away. Well, it's constantly looking for the ball into the box. So it is still 0-0. Rodri. Now it's Haaland. Played down the flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, such a clever touch. Cross into... He gets big! Wow, that's a fine save. McTominay. Ibrahimovic. Davids was in no mood for any of that. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Cafu for Yaya Toure. And it's McTominay. And it's Yaya Toure. Toure stood his ground strongly. He's on it, can he get away? Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And this is Ibrahimovic. Cafu. And they're on him in a flash. Nicely weighted ball. McTominay. Cafu. Davids cannot be beaten that easily.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Mitoma. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Threads one in. And it's Hullet. And it's McTominay. Now Yaya Toure. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Decent hit from there. That'll be a throw-in. Pinches it off him. McTominay. And here's Haaland, distributed tidily. Cafu plays it in. And there is the half-time whistle. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there, we've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we are back on the way.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Koundé. And he's managed to get free. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Flashes it across. And he's there to get it away.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Vinicius Junior's cross. And it's hoisted clear. Change of plan here, perhaps. And here's Doué. Haaland. And the shot! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now, what about a counter-attack? And this is Ibrahimovic. Now it's Hullet. The pass has gone astray. Mitoma is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. And he's been shifted off it. He's shifting through the gears here. The ball swung in. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Hullet could try cutting inside here. And that has been cleared. Hullet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Davids. And here's Haaland. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Danger averted for now. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Koundé closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Rivaldo going face-to-face with his great rival. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Hullet. Davids gets a foot in and wins the ball. Looking for options for movement. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Shapes to shoot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rodri makes the interception. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Coming on the field, number 20, Mohamed Salah. Number 4, Kvaratskhelia. Substitution in progress.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Played back in, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Thuram. Yaya Toure. Neymar. This is promising. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Now, this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Good ball, good take. Hones! They want to be quick to recover this. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Hones clearly is very disappointed, but at least his boss is applauding him for his efforts. That's the kind of attacking endeavour they need.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And it's Rivaldo. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff.